Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy, your name, back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about something that's super close to my heart, the freedom of flight. But hold on, before you click away thinking this is another one of those private jet videos, trust me, this is different. We're diving deep into the world of ultralight aircraft. Yeah, you heard that right, ultralights. These bad boys are like the motorcycles of the sky, nimble, affordable, and a whole lot of fun. We're going to break down everything you need to know about ultralights, from the coolest models on the market to the ins and outs of getting your hands on one. So, buckle up, because things are about to get exciting. All right, first up on our list, we've got the TL Serus. This beauty hails from the Czech Republic, and let me tell you, these guys know a thing or two about building aircraft. The Serus is all about that sleek, sexy design. I'm talking full carbon fibre fuselage, giving it this super modern, almost futuristic look. But don't let that fool you. This ain't no fragile bird. The Serus is built tough. Under the hood, you've got the reliable Rotax 912 engine, a real workhorse in the ultralight world. This thing will have you cruising at a comfortable speed while sipping fuel, like a Prius at a vegetarian potluck. And speaking of cruising, let's talk about range. The Serus can cover a whopping 970 miles on a single tank. That's like New York to Chicago without breaking a sweat. But where the Serus really shines is the interior. This is no cramped cockpit, my friends. We're talking spacious, comfortable, almost luxurious. Think of it as the Lexus of ultralights. You've got plenty of legroom, even for us tall folks, and the seats are surprisingly plush. Now, all this luxury comes at a price. The Serus will set you back around $140,000. I know, that's not exactly chump change. But hey, you're getting what you pay for, right? A top-of-the-line ultralight that's going to turn heads wherever you go. Imagine this, you and a friend soaring over the countryside, the sun setting in the distance, wind in your hair. That's the TL Serus experience. All right. Next up, we've got the FK14 Polaris, straight out of Germany. And let me tell you, this thing is all business. If the Serus is the luxury sedan of the ultralight world, the Polaris is the off-road beast built for adventure. Just like the Serus, the Polaris boasts a carbon fibre fuselage. But this ain't about looking pretty. This is about strength and lightweight performance. This thing is built to handle whatever you can throw at it, from rough backcountry strips to tight mountain passes. And speaking of rough strips, the Polaris is a master of STOL, short takeoff and landing. This thing can practically take off and land in your backyard. Okay, maybe not your backyard, but you get the idea. It's incredibly maneuverable and can handle those tight spots that would make other planes sweat. Now, the Polaris might not have the luxurious interior of the Serus, but that's not what it's about. This is a pilot's plane, all about that raw, connected to the sky experience. And the price? Well, it's a bit more accessible than the Serus, coming in at around $120,000. Still a significant investment, but for the thrill seeker, the adventurer, the pilot who wants to push the limits, the Polaris is worth every penny. Imagine this. You're flying low over a rugged mountain range, the wind whipping through your hair, the ground rushing by just a few feet below. That's the FK14 Polaris experience. All right. Let's switch gears and head over to Italy, the land of pasta, pizza, and ultralight aircraft. You bet. Meet the P92UL, a product of Tecnam, a company with a rich aviation history dating back to the 1950s. Now, the P92 might not have the flashy carbon fibre of the Serus or the rugged good looks of the Polaris, but it's got something else, heritage. This plane has been around the block a few times, with its maiden flight way back in 1993. And over the years, it's undergone countless refinements and upgrades, making it one of the most reliable and trusted ultralights on the market. Under the hood, you've got the familiar Rotax 912 engine, the go-to choice for many ultralight manufacturers. It's a testament to the engine's reliability and performance. And while the P92 might not be the fastest plane in the sky, it's no slouch either, offering a comfortable cruising speed that'll get you where you need to go. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The cabin. The P92 is known for being a bit cozy. If you're a taller pilot or you're planning on spending long hours in the air, you might find yourself wishing for a bit more space. But here's the good news. The P-92 is a relatively affordable option, especially compared to some of the other planes on our list. In Europe, you can snag one for around $120,000. Imagine this. You're cruising over the Italian countryside, vineyards stretching out below you, the smell of fresh bread wafting through the air. That's the P-92 UL experience. All right, hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get fast. Introducing the K30 Topaz, a high-performance ultralight straight out of Poland that's turning heads and breaking speed limits. This sleek, bird-like aircraft is a testament to Polish engineering, with a carbon fiber fuselage that screams speed and agility. And when I say speed, I mean it. This thing can hit a top speed of 167 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest ultralights in its class. But the Topaz isn't just about raw power. It's also surprisingly fuel efficient. We're talking about a fuel consumption rate of around 4.5 gallons per hour. That means you can spend more time in the air and less time at the pump, which is always a good thing. Now, the Topaz might not have the luxurious interior of the Serus or the spaciousness of some other ultralights, but that's not what it's about. This plane is all about performance, about pushing the limits of what's possible in an ultralight aircraft. And the best part? The Topaz is surprisingly affordable, especially considering its performance capabilities. In Europe, you can expect to pay around $90,000 for this speed demon. Imagine this. You're soaring through the sky, the wind screaming past your ears, the ground blurring beneath you. You push the throttle forward, and the Topaz responds instantly, surging forward with exhilarating power. That's the K30 Topaz experience. All right, folks, we've saved the best for last. Get ready to meet the 321 FNG, a true masterpiece of ultralight engineering from the Czech Republic. This aircraft is built by ATC, a company with a long and storied history in the aviation industry. And it shows in every detail of the 321 FNG. This thing is a head-turner, with its sleek, modern design and that distinctive swept-wing configuration. But don't let the good looks fool you. This plane is built for performance. Under the hood, you've got a powerful engine that'll have you cruising at speeds up to 188 miles per hour. That's right, 188 miles per hour. This thing is seriously fast. But here's the kicker. Even with all that power, the 321 FNG is incredibly fuel efficient. We're talking about a fuel consumption rate of around 4.5 gallons per hour. That means you can fly further, faster, and for less money. And let's not forget about the cockpit. ATC has really outdone themselves here, creating a spacious, comfortable, and well-appointed cockpit that's a joy to spend time in. You've got all the instruments and controls you need right at your fingertips, and the visibility is excellent. Now for the million-dollar question, how much does this bad boy cost? Well, it's surprisingly affordable, especially considering its performance and features. In Europe, you can expect to pay around $80,000 for the 321 FNG. Imagine this. You're soaring through the clouds, the sun glinting off the 321 FNG's sleek fuselage. That's the 321 FNG experience. And there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour of the incredible world of ultralight aircraft. From the luxurious TL Serus to the high-performance K30 Topaz, there's an ultralight out there for every taste and budget. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome aviation content. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies.